morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice little lat. Thank you, little lat. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious little babies? Now then, it's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon in our old UK, okay? It is, the wind's picking up. Okay, so it's getting rather windy. It is chillier than yesterday, and it's dry. Okay, my delicious little babies, so that's the weather forecast. Of course, it could differ in other parts of the old UK. Now then, yeah, so what have we heard? Well, there's no surprise. Well, there's no surprises, my delicious little babies. So we've heard that Iran, has sent, drones, is it into Israel or something? Well, I mean, come on. I mean, we knew, do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? Because, as we very well know with the wars, they just pump up the volume. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? So, anyway, so that's that. So there seems to be quite a lot of coverage to do with this, my delicious babies, okay? Now, if you want to listen, to somebody, and of course with anybody, not in that way, who's covering a lot of this is, well, actually there's rather a lot, but who I heard early this morning was on YouTube, my delicious babies, Richard spacebar Medhurst. Richard Medhurst, my delicious babies. His numbers are really going up, actually, because God bless him, because he was, he was demonetized, my delicious babies, but his subscribers have been really going up. Do you see what I mean? God bless him. It would be nice if he could, be monetized again, be able to be monetized. Do you see what I mean? Slightly stumbled there, my delicious babies. Anyway, so that's that, okay? But nobody's surprised at this, okay? Because as we very well know, and the putrid little lackeys, they like, the drama that we are to continue. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? And of course, as we very well know, innocent, there we are, suffer as in any wars, okay, my delicious babies, but certain could not give a shout about that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Now then, so what's the next one then, my delicious little babies? Right, oh yes, this is on a bit shoot, my delicious babies. I forgot who the flipping uploader is now because I never wrote it down. Oh no, I think it could be search engine of your choice, my delicious babies, and then if you could please and thank you, type in understanding, because I do advertise these, my delicious babies, understanding space the space Lars space bar bit shoot, and then you should have reached your destination, okay, my delicious babies. Apparently, what's her name now? Olivia Munn, okay, my delicious babies. To be honest with you, I do not know a lot about her, okay? I'm not, to be fair, one for that. Well, I don't know whether she's in films or whatever she's in, okay? Because me personally, I do not really watch films, okay, my delicious babies. Maybe decades ago, there we are, but certainly not these days, okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, she's apparently she has been diagnosed with cancer. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, what she was actually doing was she was pushing. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I'm not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody when I do that. Okay, my delicious little babies, but she was clearly pushing it. And now she finds herself with cancer, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yeah. But of course, you know, this is what we're hearing on a daily basis. So you've got Understanding the Lars, which is covering the issue, you know, all of this to do with who's passing away, Mardlistic babies, and who's been severely disabled by a certain intervention. And you've also got on BitChute, they're called boot camp. Okay, it's two words together, sorry. Mardlistic baby, stumbled again then. Boot camp. Okay, Mardlistic babies. Then the other one is the Coogan report. Okay, so you'll be able to, you know, for those of you who, you know, want to follow, do you know what I mean? Say, for example, if you like celebrities or something like that now, then, okay, because it'll be one of those three, okay? Mardlistic babies, for those of you who, like I said, follow celebrities and everything, okay? Mardlistic babies, but yes, this is, to me, I'm just hearing, you know, something there we are every day. Okay, Mardlistic babies, and it appears that, you know, ones very sadly appear to be getting younger and younger. Okay, Mardlistic babies, okay. Now then, so that's that. Now, the next one, okay, Mardlistic babies, okay, that I'm going to say. This one here, Mardlistic babies, this is on YouTube now. So we're switching over to YouTube, okay, Mardlistic babies. This uploader happens to have 23.6 thousand subscribers. My delicious little babies, okay? So 23.6, okay? The uploader is called, this happened to come up on my feed, by the way, my delicious little babies, okay? The uploader is called In Your Space Bar in YouTube, my delicious babies. It's called One Research Foundation Official. Okay, Mardlish babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again. This is the uploader on YouTube, Mardlish babies. One Research Foundation Official. Okay, Mardlish babies. Now, the video should read, okay, stressed. A documentary film 4K official. Okay, Mardlish baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay? Stressed, okay? A documentary film 4K official. Okay, official. Yes. Now, what this is about, well, it's in the name, Mardlish babies. It's in the title to the video, stressed, okay? Now, what it's basically saying, it is interesting, there we are, to watch this documentary, okay? Mardlish babies, okay? I think it's about an hour long. Now, what this is about, because there's certain words, isn't there, Mardlish babies, that doesn't mean no. There's certain words which sort of, it's what I call figure of speech, where it flies around. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish babies, okay? So, in this case, it's to do with the word stressed. Okay, Mardlish babies, it's like, say, for example, if you're not having such a good day, there we are, we've all been there. Do you know what I mean, Mardlish babies? And what's the word that we'd use, okay? So, for most of us who say, flip me, I'm stressed out, you know what I mean, Mardlish babies? Something could just stress one out. Okay, my delicious babies, but of course, you know, as any of these words, they come from somewhere, don't they? My delicious little babies, okay? But it's well worth a watch, okay, my delicious little babies. And who's speaking, what they do is they break it, there we are, they break it all down, okay, my delicious babies. So if there is anybody out there, my delicious little babies, then maybe you do get a little bit stressed out and that, okay? This is, sorry, excuse me, this is, you know, a good little video to listen to, okay, my delicious little babies. Like I said, it came up on my feed, and of course, for myself, it's very rare that I ever get stressed out, my delicious little babies, these days. Do you see what I mean? No, very rare, okay? What I tend to do is I do my best not to get stressed, okay? Because, you know, the reason why is that the fact of the matter is, Maderslich babies, is that, well, you know, I mean, half the time, really, you know, you cannot do anything about anything. Do you understand what I mean? So what's the point in getting stressed about it? Do you see what I'm saying? Maderslich babies. It's like that old-fashioned Irish song, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. Do you see what I mean, Maderslich babies? You know, you just chill. Chill, baby, chill. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And I quite often find that it's just changing your mindset. Do you see what I mean, Maderslich babies? Okay? I'll probably say, where did I get most stressed with my jobs? The one where I used to get most stressed, one was my care work, okay? Because when you're driving around, okay, you've only got a certain length of time to get, you know, from one dear little client to another dear little client. Do you see what I mean? Now, sometimes, as we very well know, you know, we've all had that as well. You know, you get stuck in the effing traffic. Do you understand what I mean, Maderslich babies? Okay, and of course it delays things, you know, but then, you know, by the time you get to your dear little, you know, your dear little, oh yeah, sticking up, sorry, Maderslich babies. Don't worry about it, I'm not. Well, by the time you get there, you know, you just feel really super duper flipping stressed. Do you see what I mean, Maderslich babies? Okay, and you have to write the time down when you arrived, the time down when you left, in between that, everything that you know, that you did, whether it be, you know, washing, dressing, showering. Do you see what I mean? Preparing a breakfast or lunch or evening meal, tea, as I would call it in our UK. Some call it dinner, I call it tea. I've always called it tea because that's how I was brought up, Maderslich babies, okay? So that was the one job where I used to get stressed, and the other one was to do with, there we are, believe it or not, when I was in jewellery for nearly 10 years, Maderslich babies, okay, because I did care work on and off for over 20 years, okay. And, you know, especially like if somebody, because we used to deal with a lot of the, you know, the shops and everything, because we used to do the repairs, do you say? And say if somebody was getting engaged or something like that, Maderslich babies, well, of course, you know, naturally they would want, there we are, their ring sized, you know, they want it all done, okay? But sometimes, because it's not straightforward, Maderslich babies, if it's a plain band, that's different. But if you've got stones in a ring, well, you have to remove the stones, my delicious little babies, do you see, okay, in case they shatter or in case they break, do you see, my delicious babies? And of course then you've got to get it all sized, then you've got to get it re-tipped, then you've got to get it you know, cleaned, rhodium plated. If they want engraving in the, you know, inside the ring, you know, well then you've got to take it to the engravers, then you've got to get it back, and then you've got to get it all clean, polished and everything. Do you see what I mean? So it's not straight, there we are, straightforward. And anybody who's ever been in jewellery or is, there we are, would know this. Do you see what I mean, Maderslich baby? So say for example, if you've got, you know, a lot, you know, and then you've got to get all the invoicing done, okay, then you've got to send out the parcels, you know, that can be rather, there we are, stressful, Maderslich babies, okay. And of course, you know, the larger the rocks, do you see what I mean, okay, somebody, you know, needs it back super duper quickly, well that can be rather stressful. Do you understand what I mean? So you're running like here, there and effing flipping everywhere. Do you see what I mean? So yeah, there was times in that job role where I was there we are, super duper stressed out. But the worst one I ever had was, because I used to do the invoicing, the statements, used to, do you understand what I mean, as well, okay? And well, the flipping computer crashed, didn't it? Maderslich babies, okay? There was no backup. So anyway, so I got somebody in who I knew, okay, who happened to be like pretty much, sorry, excuse me, a little wizard, on computers, my delicious babies, but unfortunately there was a virus in the old computer. Okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, it was just a flipping nightmare. And then I had about this much here, all flipping invoices, pink sheets, okay, because you give the one copy to, do you know what I mean? And you keep the other copy yourself. And I had to then input every single one of those pieces of paper. And if there was ever a time in my life, I was, there we are, well paid off. Do you understand what I mean? Because it took me effing ages to do it. Do you understand what I mean? Okay? Anyway, we never had that problem again then. Okay, my delicious babies. But, you know, of course, they're the things now that can go wrong. Okay? So, yes, that's explaining that. So, what I'm saying to you is, my delicious babies, if anybody has an interest, well, please take a listen. Okay? Now, the next one, my delicious little babies, this one here is on BitChute, okay, because the last two are on BitChute, my delicious little babies. So, search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. So this is BitChute, okay? Search engine of your choice, I repeat again. Sanity, to be typed in, please and thank you. Sanity, space, for space, Sweden. Okay, my delicious little babies, Sanity for Sweden, okay? Now, he's an uploader, right? Now then, well, he's just done, you know, if you see him, my delicious babies, there we are, he's just done telling you. He just tells you the way it is, okay, my delicious babies, okay? He does not mince his words, okay? Not at all, okay? He says, there we are, how he feels, there we are, that's what he does. Okay, my delicious babies, and of course he doesn't hold back, okay? Now, the video should read with Sanity for Sweden, okay? So once you typed it in, then it's a space, BitChute, okay? Space bar, BitChute. And then you should have reached your destination, okay, my delicious babies? The video should read, what are you doing, YouTube? Western Australia and Italian justice. Okay, my delicious babies. So I'm just going to repeat this again for you. Okay, my delicious babies. What are you doing, YouTube? Western Australia and Italian justice. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so what this is basically about, it's about 4 minutes long. Okay, my delicious babies, because it's not very often Sanity for Sweden does longer videos, okay? My delicious babies, he usually does shorter ones, okay? Shorty ones. So what he's talking about, okay, is a bit of a mixture in around this 4 minutes, okay? My delicious babies, that doesn't mean no. And, oh, by the way, he happens to have 21,660 subscribers, my delicious babies, so 21660. Now then, so what he's talking about is, because he came off YouTube in March, okay, my delicious babies, he left of his own accord. I did mention it on another one of my videos, okay, because he happened to come up on my feed, because I hadn't seen his videos for ages, my delicious babies, anyway. And so he decided to leave YouTube of his own accord, okay, my delicious babies, and the reason why he did it is because, you know, he's clearly having she's just having a few issues. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so what he's now saying, my delicious babies, okay? I do get, you know, ding, ding, dong, dong. I do get where he's coming from, because since he's left YouTube, my delicious babies, he's now gained 100 more subscribers on there, my delicious little babies, when what he's saying is that really it should have been, there we are, the opposite. So I do get where he's coming from there. So why would the numbers go up? It just didn't. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Anyway, that was that. Then he was talking a bit about, you know, Western Australia, but then he was also talking about, now, in Italy, I cannot remember that one's name now, who he said. But in Italy, okay, there's a man, you know, it's to do with the putrid effing government over there, okay? And, well, what Sanity for Sweden is saying is that this particular man in Italy, okay, he's been followed around, okay, by the Italians. There we are. Okay, so he's been followed around, okay? And he looks rather panicky, this man. He looks rather worried, okay, babies, okay? And, well, now he's ended up with protection. Okay, babies, okay, so this man now, you know, to do the putrid effing governments in Italy, well, he's now got protection, okay, so it's very clear to me, babies, and of course, you know, we've had the same thing happening in our UK, with our, just joining the dots, with our putrid, lackey little effing governments in the UK, okay, so they feel the need, you know, to have protection, okay, well, it's like I've said before, I'm just done saying it. Well, you see, if they were nice in the first place, you know, not trying to effing poison us and kill us and everything, okay, babies, well, maybe they would not feel the need for protection. Do you see what I'm saying, my delicious little babies? There we are, okay? So, to me, your man there in Italy, you see, because what he was herping, as I'm sure the other putrid little Italian lackey governments, okay? The same as any other putrid lackey government around the world, okay? Herping that this situation, there we are, would go away. Okay, you know what they've done. Okay? With a certain intervention. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious babies? But what's happening is the Italians now are not forgetting. There we are. They're not forgetting this. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, you know what Sanity for Sweden was saying is that this man in Italy, that he has this panic on his birth race. Well, what Sanity for Sweden was saying, good. There we are. Good. Do you see what I mean, my little babies, okay? Because they need to know that when they do something wrong, and this means our putrid effing UK governments or any other putrid effing governments in the world, right? They need to know that when they do something wrong, okay, that there is a consequence for this. It's not like a little tap, 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 slap on the wrist, my delicious babies. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, and everything. Well, anyway, they do not even say sorry. Do you know what I mean? And that's the worst part of it. Because they seem to feel that they're higher than you and I, my delicious babies. Well, they're not. They're pieces of effing shit. And ones, okay, not that I'm inciting anything, okay, but ones need to constantly, there we are, remind the pieces of effing shit what they are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? I was done saying it before. They are our servants, okay? Not the other way around, my delicious babies, not the other way around, okay? They seem to forget the place now then, isn't it? Yes? So, yeah. Sanity for Sweden, yeah. So he's right, absolutely right. But the Italians, they're not forgetting. Oh no, okay. And of course, you're going to find that more and more. There we are. And then there was another video, another shorty video that's Sanity for Sweden, and what he's saying is basically this is on BitChute, is that you know, what did he say? Say if you have a small amount who are angry, okay? But then say, there we are, if you say have a large amount of mankind who are angry. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Well, of course, you know, chances are, if you're reading between the lines, my delicious babies, I'm just saying my, you know, thoughts here, right? Well, he's absolutely right. It's only what, there we are, I knew anyway, and others would know, God bless. Do you see what, there we are? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And this is what all of these putrid, there we are, lackeys of governments are not wanting. They're not a-liking. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because they thought, because that's what they honestly thought, my delicious little babies, that they were just going to, there we are, get away with this. Well, no, they're not getting away with it. And this is why, and that's what Sanity for Sweden was saying as well, but he's not the only one, Mardlish babies, because there are many others. There we are. God bless everybody for what they're saying, yes? What's happening is, you see, is that the more and more that they're saying, you know, and that putrid effing Bill Gates and all of them, and Klaus Schwab and all of them, right? You know, misinformation, what is it, malinformation, disinformation. You see, it's showing, okay, Mardlish babies, there we are. It's showing, okay, that there we are, they're getting worried. There we are. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish little babies? Okay, you could see there we are, long time. This is why they're going to all these lengths and what they've been doing with the what's it called, with the censorship and everything. Do you say? Okay, so because like I said before, and I do not mean it in a nasty way, Mardlish little babies, I'm just done saying it and I do my best. I'm not the most diplomatic, okay, so please do forgive me, but I'm done saying it. You see, they thought, okay, that with what they have done, okay, that let's just say, not meaning this a nasty way, they were going to have a, let's just say, more of the outcome, there we are, that they thought, okay, Mardlish babies, but it has not quite gone that way, okay, Mardlish babies, okay. So because of this now then, right, they're trying to shut everybody up. Well, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, Mardlish babies, not a chance. Like I said, once the lid's off, okay, you're not going to be able to put the lid back on, okay, but you've got more and more and more in the world, there we are, who are most, there we are, angry about this, Mardlish little babies, you say. And to be fair, okay, I feel the same as others, there we are, it's just going to get worse. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish little babies, okay? But why should these, after doing what they have done, Mardlish little babies, why should they just walk away? There we are, scot-free. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish little babies? What right do they have to do this to you and I out here? Mardlish little babies, they have no effing right at all. And like I said, I'm not inciting anything. I'm just airing my views. I'm a woman with a view. There we are. She'll have me effing view. Do you know what I mean? And they disgust me. Absolutely. They really do. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish little babies? Okay? And that Rishi, Kermit the Frog, Sunak, the little piece of flipping shark that he is. Flipping lower than a snake's belly. Slithery little snake in the grass. And that flipping putrid effing flipping Boris Johnson. He's another flipping lower than a snake's belly, okay? And you couldn't get any lower than that. Do you know what I mean? They're putrid, the pair of them. Do you see, okay? And they're the same flipping pushing, there we are, pushing wars and everything. Putrid little effing pieces of shart. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish little babies, okay? They're up their own effing holes. They need to wind their neck in, okay, because they're no different to you or our Mardlish little babies, okay? They may have some ka-ching, 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 which, of course, you know, they seem to be rewarded more for doing nasty things to us all out here, Mardlish little babies. And it's the same with other putrid effing governments around the world. Do you see what I mean? It's like the nastier that they are, they get more flipping rewards for it. There we are. Do you see what I mean, Mardlish little babies, okay? So yeah, well worth having a listen to Sanity for Sweden. Now finally, Mardlish babies, for our Liba video, okay? Now, this uploader happens to have 2,145 subscribers, Mardlish babies, so 2145, okay? The uploader, I've never seen this one actually before, okay? It's probably going to be a one-off, okay, Mardlish babies. 2 words into one, Truth Zone, space, you know, search engine of your choice, sorry, Mardlish babies, Truth Zone, so it's 2 words into one, space, third, space, okay? So it's Truth Zone, space, third, space, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, on BitChute, okay, then you just put spacebar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the video should read, how to treat cancer, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, how to treat cancer, and then it should say cancer is a white fungus. Yes, my delicious babies, okay, because I do, there we are, happen to know about this, okay, my delicious, there we are, little babies, yes, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that once, this is not a long video, my delicious babies, okay, I'd say it's about, I would have said, I'm trying to remember now, it's about 40 minutes long or something like that, okay, it's not long, okay. And in this video, somebody's talking to Dr. Tullio Simoncini. Okay, my delicious babies, Dr. Tullio Simoncini. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, and what this doctor explains is that with the cancer, that it's white. Okay, my delicious little babies, and there we are, he really explains it. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay. Now, you see, the best way to explain it, my delicious little babies, okay, it's like if you, say for example, if you have, and by the way, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, and neither do I wish to be, okay. This is just like little videos I've seen and everything, okay. It's like if you have, just need a sip of my creamy coffee, please, and thank you. Hasn't done any more patterns since that day, my delicious babies. It hasn't made any more patterns. Okay, anyway. So you got, say, fungus, you know, like on your toe, you know, like on a toenail, okay, because that seems to be quite a common one, okay. Well, what is very good for that, my delicious babies, okay, is aloe vera. Okay, so it's very good, you know, to rub it on your toenail. Do you see what I mean? That's, you know, one of the good remedies. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, if you look at, say, so I do not wish to be too personal here, my delicious babies, okay? So I'm just trying to explain something, okay? But now I'm going to close my book. There's nothing else, is the my delicious babies, nothing else now. Nothing else today, my delicious babies. Okay, say, for example, you know, for dear woman or a dear lady, because we've all had it at some point, there we are, in our lives, my delicious babies. So I'm not saying this, my delicious babies, to any dear men, dear gentlemen out there, you know, to embarrass or anything. Do you understand what I mean? But at some point, for the majority of dear ladies, dear women, would have had what's called a thrush. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay. Even with antibiotics, because, oh, God bless me, beautiful dear little friend of 20 years, just over 20 years that we were friends. So she very sadly passed away some years ago, okay. Oh, God bless her, how we love her, so, okay. Well, sometimes the antibiotics that she used to use used to cause her to have thrush in her mouth, and of course that can be really, really, there we are, very sore, okay. But some of the antibiotics used to cause that, okay, my delicious babies. Well, getting back to the thrush now then, because it can be very itchy, my delicious little babies, okay. So usually you would have either the cream, what's it called? Is it Caniston or something? Anyway, I haven't had a thrush for decades, okay? But I'd only ever had it once. I've never had it again. But I knew other dear women, okay? And dear ladies, oh, God bless them. You know, they're always suffering with a thrush and the other common one, cystitis. You know, cystitis. Now, with cystitis, that's very, it's very painful. Do you know what I mean? Like, even to go to the toilet, you know, for a wee, and that's very painful. And thank dear God, Jesus Christ and Nazareth, our dear Creator, God bless. How I love them so, okay? Well, thank goodness. I've never suffered with that, my delicious little babies, but I've seen the pain, God bless, that other dear ladies been in. And of course, my beautiful dear little friend who I've just told you about, she would have terrible cystitis. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, God love her. She really did suffer, God bless her, beautiful dear little soul, okay? So, and of course, again, you know, it's due to a tablet that's not agreeing or something like that, okay? So what she used to have was cranberry, you know, like fresh cranberry juice, but with that, not to have too much of it, okay? But it did used to ease the pain with the cystitis, do you see, okay? But of course, with the thrush in the mouth, she would then have to have another antibiotic to get rid of that. God love her. She used to say to me, she used to say, Carla, you know, when I walk, I rattle. Do you know what I mean? Because she was on that much medication. God bless her beautiful, dear little soul, honestly. But do you know what? She was always smiling, always happy. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, even though she was so poorly, God love her. God bless her. Anyway, I bet she's looking down now. I can imagine what she's saying. God love her. Okay, my delicious little babies. So yeah, so thrush is another one, okay? So you could either have the cream, or you could have like it's like a pessary, you know, that you would insert, you know, inside, okay? Now, something else, which, believe it or not, and this is, there we are, going back decades now, that there we are, that I've known this. In fact, I even knew a woman years ago. She was only young. How old was she? About 22. And she wore, you know, one of these tampons. Okay, Martish babies. Me personally, I really just never liked tampons. I just never liked them. Okay, I just didn't like using them. Okay, my delicious little babies. I just do not feel that you should be putting all these things in your body now then. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay? That's just my thoughts, but I've spoke to many other dear women, dear ladies over the decades, and they would use nothing else. But this particular young woman now, her body, she ended up in the hospital. She went into toxic shock from the Tampax. My delicious little baby's case. There's something in her body, just it reacted with this Tampax, this tampon. My delicious babies. Now, sometimes with tampons, they can cause, well, I've known that anyway over the decades, there we are, who I've spoken to, so I know this, there we are, for a fact, okay? And sometimes that can cause, there we are, the thrush as well. My delicious little babies, okay? Which, of course, the thrush is because the cream and the pessary, they're used because they're treating, there we are, a fungal infection. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Because that's what thrush is. It's a fungal infection. Okay, and even like some little babies, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, okay? Sometimes little babies are born, there we are, with thrush in the mouth. My delicious little babies. It's like a white curtain on the tongue, okay? And of course it can be very, very painful for the little babies. Do you see what I mean? So they usually have to have something to, you know, to clear it up. God bless, okay? But I have known a few little babies that has happened to when they were born. They were just born with the thrush in the mouth. God bless them, okay? But, you know, using the right, you know, what's used would usually clear it up. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so that's the end of my video. Nothing more to say, my delicious babies. But I never meant to embarrass any dear, there we are, gentlemen out there, okay, my delicious babies. It's not that. what it was, my dad, okay, when he was when I was young, okay, he just used to get embarrassed, you know, even if the advert was on the television, you know, like for on your menstrual pads or Tampax. He used to change the channel. My delicious babies, he just used to get really red, just, you know, really embarrassed. You know what I mean? It's just not a subject you could really talk about with him. Do you see what I mean? So I did not mean to, you know, for any dear gentleman out there, you know, to make you feel uncomfortable, you know, with the conversation. I was just explaining things now a different way. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but that video that I've talked about, God bless, is a really excellent video. Okay, my delicious babies. So my video may stay up, then again my video may not stay up. I just simply just do not know. I never know. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay, when they're going to strike. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Anyway, so until my next video, okay, keep shining that light, shining that light, shining that light. Okay, my delicious babies, and so much love to you all. Have a super duper and beautiful day. Okay, I'm going to cook my lunch now because I'm feeling hungry. I made a beautiful today. I thought, you know what? I'm going to use up the rest of my leeks and everything. Did a beautiful, you know, and with my new blender. Oh, she's beautiful. I love my new blender, okay? And I did a lovely leek and potato. I just love leek and potato. I do not make it all the time, okay? But I just really love it, okay? So I made a big, you know, pot full. Anyway, so my cousins had some, okay? Another one of my dear neighbour mates up the road, they've had some. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, you see, usually it will go, there we are, very quickly. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, I was having it at what time this morning? 11 a.m. this morning. Okay, me leek and potato soup. Okay, my delicious babies. Which, of course, you know, I said to you before, haven't I? I mean, I can eat a curry in the morning. No trouble. Oh, actually, that reminds me, I've got a vegetable biryani to eat that my cousin brought me. Okay, that somebody had cooked. So I must eat that. There we are. I must eat that today as well. My delicious babies, okay, yes. And it's got like cauliflower and everything. There is some aubergine in there. You know, like what one's called eggplants now. Okay, but I do not like aubergine. Do you know what I mean? So I should just remove those little bits, you know. But I love cauliflower. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Oh, I adore cauliflower, especially with cheese. Oh, it's delish. Anyway, see, I'm talking about food today and I'm getting really hungry. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm going to go, okay? So sending each and every one of you peace, love and bright blessings. May each and every one of you and your beautiful little selves, your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay? And a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like crunch, crunch, a celery a day keeps the doctor away, okay? And so much love to you all. Thank you so very much to anybody who even listens to my videos, okay, or sends a like. God bless and so much love to you all, okay? So until my next video, okay, you just all take care of yourselves now, okay? And wherever you are in the world, have a super duper time. You only get one life. So true, my delicious babies, so true. Okay, so until next time, love you, lots of hugs and kisses, okay? God bless, take care, thank you, bye-bye.